Hey folks, Joe with JC Baseball Collector here, coming back at you with another video. Today what I wanted to do was to show off and quickly preview an upcoming SGC submission that I have in the works right now as part of that 2023 Bowman $9 special that they're doing. So, normally the price per card to get graded with SGC is something like, I don't know, it starts at like $25 and it tiers down to, maybe $20 or so per card if you submit more volume. But similar to is what they did with 2023 series Top Series 1, they decided to do a $9 special, which was $9 per card, regardless of how many cards you submit, which is a really great deal. And it's just a cool way to get some stuff slabbed up for the PC from SGC, who is, my preferred grading partner, if you will, my preferred grading company. I have a bunch of their stuff here that I showed off in recent mail day videos. I'm definitely a big SGC collector. This is probably one of the biggest cards I've added to my collection ever. Right there, the Julio Rodriguez auto at an SGC 9.5 with the 10 auto grade. But similar to what I did with Series 1, I put some cards aside, primarily for the PC. Some of the stuff I did for Series 1 I'll probably end up getting rid of or trying to move to folks who collect the teams or whatever. I just thought they would be cool cards to slab. I'll probably keep about half of them. But for the 2023 Bowman, I decided to go in a little bit of a different direction. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show off this stack right here of stuff that I was considering getting graded before I just changed and decided my direction. If you guys watched my recent mail day video, you know the direction I'm going in here. But here's some cool stuff I pulled from Bowman that was, on the kind of like potential list of what I wanted to do. I'm a big fan of Riley Green, so you got this Rookie of the Year favorites that looks really sharp. Sweet looking Jackson Holiday insert. You got the Montaz first chrome, the Barry first chrome. I think people aren't as high on him as they were, a little while back. You got Justin Crawford here first. That was just a paper. The Julian first chrome. That's a good one. Drew Jones, obviously, first. I don't think I pulled his chrome. I think I only have this paper. The Caminario in the, what do they call it? What did they just got to call this? Lunar. I still don't have it right, even after all this time. The Lunar Refractor. Peraza for the PC Yankees Rookie of the Year favorites. Then a couple of Spencer Joneses, who I'm pretty high on. Spencer Jones, he was a first-round pick for my Yanks last year. So his chrome and his paper, I was thinking about getting those slabbed. Obviously, the Justin Crawford chrome. Adley Rutschman rookie card, big Adley Rutschman fan. And then I pulled this Christian Vaquero blue, sky blue, number to 499. So I was thinking about doing those at one point. I think I've opened up, 9 or so blasters of Bowman at this point. I didn't do any of the hobby or jumbo stuff. But what I ultimately decided I want to do for the PC is a complete run of the Bowman Spotlights set. So it's a 20-card insert set. As you'll see here, these cards are just so cool looking, super sharp, wonderful shine. I mean, if they would have made these a kind of like case hit, shorter printed card, they would have been incredibly desirable. The atomics of these are absolutely sick. I think they're numbered to 150 or something like that. I would have loved to be able to put the atomic set of this together, but it would have gotten very expensive and just, tough to put together. I think I pulled 6 of these myself, and then I was able to piece the rest of it together through, I think I bought one on eBay, did a bulk trade with a guy to get, I think, 8 of them, which I recapped on my mail day video, my last video, if you guys wanted to go check that out. Couple of other trades with filthy card breaks, a handful of other folks that I just was able to work deals with, some who sent them to me just out of the goodness of their heart because I posted an in search of post on Facebook. And so I was able to get the full 20. I'll show them all here real quick. This won't be too long of a video, and I maybe I'll call out here or there if I what I think some of these might grade. They're not all gonna gem, that's for certain. Chrome cards usually do a little better, but some of them definitely had a couple of little issues. So let's just take a look at the stack real quick, and we'll work our way through it relatively quickly. So this is the Christian Vaquero, who I just showed you with the sky blue. So this one I noticed, I think there's a little something up here at the top, like a little bit of a line on the card, if I remember correctly when I was getting it prepped here. So not sure about that one. So you got the Vaquero. We got this Brett Beatty rookie card in the spotlight. Alvarez rookie card in the spotlight, so back-to-back Metsies there. Maybe a little something going on with the bottom corner, but I think it'll be fine. Obviously the trouble here is that I only have these 20, right? I didn't really have a whole bunch to choose from, and I'm gonna kind of submit these, regardless of grade. Kind of grade be damned. Obviously, you want to gem them all. You want all 9s or 9.5s or 10s, but I think that would just be a cool run, a cool set to have all in the slabs. We got the nice Ellie De La Cruz here. Don't think there was any material issues with this one. A lot of the ones that I pulled myself, I felt pretty good about. I sleeved them up right away if they didn't come out of the pack with any issues or damage. Obviously the ones that had to come through the mail, you always have a little bit of additional concern. This is the Gunnar Henderson rookie card. Pulled this one myself. Maybe a slight ding on the bottom corner, but otherwise this one was really, really good looking, like that one. Michael Harris, I had 2 of these. Tried to pick the more gradable one to hold, and then I traded off the other actually for this card right here, the Riley Green. So I traded with that with a guy in the Professor Collector group, a buddy of mine who I've done a couple deals with at this point. He was looking to complete this set as well, so we traded a couple of dupes to each other. We got the Jackson Churio. This is one of the ones I got from Filthy. I noticed on this one there's a couple of dots here and here. Couldn't get them off. So, it may just be an imperfection on the card, a couple of small dots. So we'll see if they ding me at all on that. But hopefully otherwise it'll be a good one. Nolan Gorman and Tristan Casas also came both from Filthy. These both I thought looked pretty sharp. I think there was something on one of them that I was going to call out. I can't recall. One of them might have had a scratch. It was probably a different card that had a scratch on it. So we had Anthony Gutierrez here from the Rangers, who I actually don't really know a whole ton about, if he's a super highly regarded prospect or not, how he made it onto this list, because these are all kind of, household names or pretty well-known names of either rookies or prospects. So maybe he's a pretty well-regarded prospect that I'm just not super familiar with. But that one I thought looked pretty good all around. We had the Oswaldo Peraza right here, rookie card for my Yanks. That was a good-looking one as well. Roderick Arias, also for my Yankees. He was a chase last year in Bowman Chrome and Bowman's Best. Trying to see if there was anything on this one. Some of these just have like little, pieces of dust on the sleeve, but those are going to come off. I'll do one more once over of all of them. We got the Corbin Carroll. I think there was a little something on the Corbin Carroll over here. I don't know if that's easy to see, but there might have been like a little something there on the surface. Most of the edges on these I got pretty good. I think they're pretty solid. The other thing that you're going to have to keep an eye out for with these is obviously the centering on the back with this black border. Seems to me that a lot of them are ever so slightly, fatter here on the right side. All right, we got the, this isn't Peguero. I was going to say Peguero. This is Tamar Johnson. So we got Tamar Johnson with the Pirates here. This one was looking pretty good as well. The Montas. So we showed off the Montas Chrome before. This is his spotlight card. So the Lazaro Montas. Another one that looked pretty good, I thought. Josh Jung. Rookie card with the Rangers. I'm a big fan of Jung, I still am not exactly sure how to pronounce it, so hoping to get a good grade on that one. And then the last 3 are kind of the 3 biggies. You got Adley Rushman. This one I thought looked really good. I'd love to get the Adley at a 10. Super big fan of his. I say it over and over again, but this one looks pretty good. It actually looks slightly OC, maybe from left to right on this one, but we got the Adley there, so that one's pretty solid. And then we got this one, the Jackson Holiday. One of these I thought had like a little, I think I already said it before, one of them had like a little dent or something. Another one had a scratch on it. I don't think it was this one. We had Jackson Holiday here and Drew Jones. I can't remember which one it was, but actually there was one of these that had just like a pretty obvious scratch on it, unfortunately. It might have been the Churio. Was it the Churio? Let's look. No, I'm not sure, but there was one of them that had a pretty obvious scratch. Like I said, might have been one of these two. That when it's out of the sleeve and you kind of like run run your hand over it, it's pretty obvious. But yeah, so that's gonna be the 20 that I send in. So at $9 a pop, you know, obviously not the cheapest in the world, but I thought it would just be something really cool to do and a cool run to put together. I'm getting very into these, like, you know, graded card, you know, runs, or putting like a little set together in graded. So like I have the, you know, I have a bunch of the Topps Chrome like this that I want to do in graded. I collect those full sets with the biggies. You know, I'm doing a full run of Ken Griffey Jr. finest cards in SGC slabs. I'm doing the Series 1 run of Adley. I'm going to put about, you know, 12 to 15 cards together from that set. Not every single one, but I selected a handful that I want to get of his base and inserts, and maybe an auto or a relic. You know, obviously my bucket list kind of grail run is a Mickey Mantle set. I already have a couple of those that I've done. So, you know, I'm just getting very into that. I think it's a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to having this come back and have this be, you know, another piece of my SGC kind of like run collection of a complete set, a complete insert set, which is going to look so sick. These black refractory beautiful cards in the black tuxedo from SGC. So really looking forward to it. Let me know down in the comments below, guys, if you guys did anything as far as the Bowman special for SGC. Would love to hear what you sent in, how you did on grading, if you plan to send anything in. I think it expires soon. I actually think I'm probably posting this video after the deadline. I will have submitted it. I'm filming it before because I'm going on vacation. I'm posting it probably after the deadline, which is June 9th, I believe, or June 7th. But I'll be sending it in ahead of that before I go out of town for a few days. So, all right, guys, let me know what you think. As always, like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you guys probably, might take a little bit of a week off, try to get myself organized, my collection a little bit organized, instead of continuing to add to the clutter with opening new stuff. But I'll be back in a week, you know, after this vacation, after some of the decluttering I do. All right, I appreciate it as always. I can't believe this was a 12-minute long video. I thought it was going to be a quick one, but you guys know how I ramble. But thanks again. Really appreciate the support. I'll see you guys in a week. Take care. Enjoy the start of summer, and the best is yet to come. Thanks a lot, guys. See ya.